If you were to ask to name a price on what you think would be the most expensive home in the world, what would be your guess? And what would it contain to become so expensive? So today, we have put together a list of 10 of the most expensive houses in the world. These billionaire homes are architectural expressions born out of extravagance and vanity. Their lavishness and exclusivity not only inspire commoners towards riches, but also provide opportunities for experimentation with some of the most expensive and uncommon technological innovations. Number 10. Palazzo d'Amore, Beverly Hills, California. $129 million. Why purchase a vineyard in Napa Valley when you can grow your own grapes in Beverly Hills? This was the base of the purchase decision made by real estate mogul Jeff Green when he pulled the trigger on spectacular Palazzo d'Amore, which literally translates to Palace of Love. He purchased the property for $35 million in 2008 and spent many more millions in renovations and vine plantations. Span across 35,000 square feet of expensive Beverly Hills land, the dining room only can host up to 200 people. To party at this palace can only be imagined by the likes of rich, and by what we mean is a 15,000 square feet entertainment complex, which is comprised of a full-size bowling alley, a 50-seat movie theater, a ballroom with DJ booth, and even a revolving dance floor where you can lose yourself to dance. It also has a space to park up to 150 cars, and of course, the vineyards. To purchase this masterpiece, you are looking at a price of $129 million, which is, after a $66 million price cut, the original price of $195 million. Number 9. Gemini, Manalapan, Florida. Back in 1985, media mogul William Ziff bought a 15-acre Ocean-to-Lake Palm Beach lot for $5 million. He built a couple of houses on it, along with a nice pool, and 31 years later, in 2016, listed it for a staggering $195 million. Not surprisingly, it didn't sell. And today, even with a $57 million price cut, it's now listed at a still eye-watering $137.5 million. Gemini is still looking for a buyer, but everything about this compound by the sea on Manalapan Island, just south of Palm Beach, is eye-watering. Its main house spans no less than 62,200 square feet and comes with 12 vast bedrooms. There's also a 7-bedroom guest residence called Mango House, plus 2 4-bedroom beachside cottages and another guest house with 7 studios. Even by Palm Beach standards, Gemini is unique. Number 8. Ellison Estate. Owned by Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle and one of the richest people in the world, Ellison Estate is spanned across 23 acres of land. The property is a compound of 10 different properties, including a tea house, a bathhouse, a man-made lake, and a koi fish pond. Just like the owner, Ellison Estate is estimated to be the 8th most expensive private residence in the world. The design is inspired by the Japanese Emperor's Palace. Throughout the estate grounds, you'll also find some very expensive trees like cherry blossoms, maples, oaks, and redwoods. For a record price of $200 million, the price is well justified. Number 7. 4 Fairfield Pond. Not a single list of the world's most expensive houses is complete if it does not have a house in New York. 4 Fairfield Pond is the home of Ira Renner, owner of the Renault Group, a holding investment company in smelting and manufacturing. The 63-acre home comes equipped with 29 bedrooms, 39 bathrooms, a 91-foot dining room, a basketball court, bowling alley, squash court, tennis courts, and 3 swimming pools. To power the mansion, it requires a gigantic amount of electricity on site. And for those of you that love your cars, 4 Fairfield Pond has a garage that can hold somewhere around 100 cars. Estimated net worth of this exclusive property is $248 million. Number 6. The Odeon Tower Penthouse. When you are a billionaire, everything you can get on the land is quite possible to replicate on the 100th floor high in the sky. With an estimated value of $330 million, The Odeon Tower penthouse is right up there with the most expensive houses in the world. For that kind of money, you'll get a 35,000 square foot apartment at the very top of one of the most expensive buildings in Monaco. The Tour Odeon was designed by architect Alexandra Giraldi and developed by Group Mazzucato. The penthouse is spread out over several floors and includes its own private elevator. If that's not enough, then how about a private water slide into a 360-degree view infinity pool? Number 5. La Palais Bulle. Home to French-born fashion designer Pierre Cardin, the property is mainly used as a holiday home for Pierre, alongside being a spectacular venue for parties and events, such as when Dior showed its cruise collection there at an indoor-outdoor fashion show. The Bubble Palace was designed by Hungarian architect Antti Lovag and was built somewhere in the region of 1979 to 1989. The name Bubble Palace is given to the series of bubble-shaped rooms that provide stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea. Lovag's inspiration for the design of the property came from man's earliest dwellings. However, this dwelling has been seriously upgraded with some really nice creature comforts. Only a true enthusiast would be willing to live in this $390 million property. Number 4. Villa La Cedres. Located in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, France, and considered one of the most expensive houses in the world. Mainly due to its rich history, it was first built around 1830 and purchased by King Leopold II of Belgium in 1904. Set across 35 acres of land, lush gardens surround the property, and the cedar trees located throughout its grounds give it its name. The main house is 18,000 square feet with 14 rooms and an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and a stable with enough room for 30 horses. Inside the main house, chandeliers, gilded woodwork, 19th century oil paintings, and a wood-paneled library holding somewhere in the region of 3,000 books, bumped up its cost to $450 million. Number 3. Villa Leopolda. The world's third largest home is Villa Leopolda, located on the French Riviera of France. It has a total of 8 hectares of land, which is equivalent to 8 football fields. The house was built for the Belgian King Leopold II, who paid 1 franc for the land in 1902. In 1915, it became a hospital, and later, in 1950, it was bought by Giovanni Agnelli, owner of the Italian car brands Fiat and Ferrari. Later on, the banker Edmond Safra bought the house, but after his tragic death, the mansion was sold by his widow Lily, which she eventually sold to Prokhorov. It has a garden of almost 8 hectares with different olive, lemon, and orange trees that require more than 50 full-time workers to take care of it. The mansion, amongst others, has a room of 400 M2 and 12 pools. The main house contains 19 deluxe rooms and 14 bathrooms, antique furniture, and terraces. You can also find sports courts, a bowling alley, and even a movie theater. As expected, it also contains a valuable marble and old period artwork. As mentioned before, the property was purchased by its current owner, Prokhorov, who made the purchase in 2008 for $423 million. Due to its history and exclusivity, the property is said to be worth $750 million. Number 2. Antilla. Not in France, Dubai, or New York. The world's first most expensive private residence and second most expensive property overall in the world is located on Altamont Road, Mumbai, India. Sweet home Indian business tycoon and the richest man in Asia, Mukesh Ambani is a 27-floor skyscraper. The ceiling height on certain floors is so high the structure is fit for a 40-story building. Designed and constructed by Chicago-based architect firm Perkins & Will and hospitality design firm Hirschbender Associates, the property was built for Mukesh Ambani, the chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries Limited, a Fortune Global 500 company and India's richest man. The 400,000 square foot building is positioned in Mumbai's Kambala Hill neighborhood and stands at an impressive 27 stories high. The total building cost of this wonder was estimated at $2 billion. It's also been built to withstand an earthquake of magnitude 8 on the Richter scale. Inside the house, you can find 6 floors that are purely devoted to car storage, a service station for the cars, a temple, a 50-seat movie theater, and 9 elevators. It also has a health spa, 3 helipads, a salon, a ballroom, and yoga studio, an ice cream room, and multiple cinemas. So, when all that's said and done, Antalya reportedly requires a staff of at least 600 to keep things running smoothly. Number 1. Buckingham Palace. Coming in at number 1, this place needs no introduction. Almost 80% of the world's population can recognize the property in a glimpse. The mighty Buckingham Palace, home to the British monarchy, is one of the most lavish properties in the world. It is located in the city of Westminster, London, and comprises 775 rooms, 78 bathrooms, 92 offices, and 19 staterooms. It's been the official residence of the royal family since 1873. In terms of land, it comes in at approximately 828,000 square feet, and the garden alone is 40 acres. It's estimated that if the palace were to be put up for sale, it would be somewhere in the region of $3 billion. But it's highly unlikely it will ever happen. So here it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. What is your dream estate from this list? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and share this video. Also, subscribe to the channel for more. See you next time.